Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
All right, good afternoon. Maayong hapon to all the parents, teachers, and learners all over the Philippines watching us live through DepEd Tech Unit, DepEd Tayo, DepEd Philippines Facebook pages, and DepEd TV official YouTube channel.
Yan, magandang hapon din sa lahat ng mga mag-aaral, guro at mga magulang na nakatutok sa atin ngayong hapong ito. It's Tuesday and it's Choose English Day.
Right. Okay, so it is indeed Choose English Day. Okay, so of course, it's kind of a rainy Tuesday afternoon here in SDO Negros Occidental, but nevertheless, I am Tutor Ace.
And I'm Tutor Ann, all the way from the land of sweet surprises, Negros Occidental. We are your English online tutors for English 4. Hi, Tutor Ace. We missed you last week.
Yes, Tutor Ann. And syempre, na-miss ko talaga yung session natin nung last, yung students natin. It's a good thing and I'm very, very happy to be back. I'm back balakuba, kumaga.
Yes, ayan. And sa iyong pagbabalik, Tutor Ace, pakibati naman ang ating mga learners ngayong hapong ito sa ating comment section.
Yes, of course,
Siguradong
Tutor
na-miss ka
Ann.
din nila.
Yes, I'm checking our comment section right now. And of course, we want to give a huge shout out to all of our students who are tuning in for our English 4 session for today. I just want to say hi to Sophia, Micaela Manalo, hello, hello. Yana Rain, Leonardo, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. Emerald Montañez, hello, hello. Hi, Paul. And of course, Christopher would also like to say good afternoon, Paul, watching from Baleti Sur Elementary School from San Carlos City, Pangasinan. Hello, hello. Sophia, okay, there you go. Jan Kasha, hello as well. And we also have Russell Ibuenga in the comment section, Emil Matthew Berko, and of course, we still have, the list just goes on. And as much as I would want to greet everyone sa ating comment section, pagbigyan niyo lang si Tutor Ace if hindi ko mabasa lahat-lahat ng to. Alright?
Yes, ayan. Good afternoon sa inyong lahat. At thank you sa inyong mga greetings. Meron akong mga nakikita na greetings para sa atin na Tutor Ace.
Yes, yes, yes. And of course, Tutor Ann, it's Choose English Day as you mentioned earlier. But before anything else, meron lang akong few reminders para sa ating mga mag-aaral ngayong hapon. Syempre, please, 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 my dear students, do not forget na we should always have respect towards one another, especially ngayon na we have this virtual platform. We have the we can type in anything that we want dito sa ating comment section, but of course keep it respectful, okay? Sure,
yes, I agree, Tutor Ace. And of course, wag din sana nilang kakalimutan na i-click ang ating share button, share our session this afternoon, mga learners, at nang marami ding makasali sa atin ngayong hapong ito. And always remember, sharing is caring, kaya go and click the share button.
Yes, and of course, Tutor Ann, as you know, aside from this being an English day, ating Choose English Day, this is also a very special day sa atin. It's because, ito yung araw na magbibigay-pugay tayo sa isa sa ating mga bayani sa ating bansa. And syempre, I'm talking about yung Teachers Day natin. Of course, we want to greet Happy Teachers Day to our Regional Director, Ramir B. Rico, STS Marcet Sabaluca, APS Lenny Picafor, OIC APS Alisnayo, CID Chief Zaldi Reliquias, SGOD Chief Sir Romeo Sison, our CID supervisors, and SGOD specialists. Happy Teachers Day po.
Ayan. Speaking of, Happy Teacher's Day din, Tutor A sa ating Public Schools District Supervisor, Sir Bong Batallones. And of course, to our Principal, Ma'am Rosie G. Chaga, OIC Principal, Ma'am Gloria Gustilo, and the entire Enrique B. Magalona National High School teachers. Happy Teacher's Day din po. And hindi ko rin makakalimutan, of course, Tutor A's, our very own DepEd TV Negros Occidental team, who was recognized as one of the best remote teams at DepEd TV Awards last October 2, together with our most outstanding teacher broadcaster in mathematics, Sir Ike Dominic Halwin. Again, congratulations and also happy Teacher's Day to you guys. At
Yes,
sa'yo
yes,
din,
yes.
Tutor Ace, happy Teacher's Day to
Happy
you.
Teachers Day din sa'yo, Tutor Ann.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, with that being said, our topic for this afternoon, Tutor Ann, is how to identify various text types according to structure, purpose, and language. And Tutor Ann, could you give us a recap kung ano na ba yung natutunan natin for the past few weeks?
Okay. For the first week, tapos na tayo dito, Tutor A, sa parts of paragraph. Second week, we're also done in getting the meaning of words using dictionary, thesaurus, and using online resources. Also, for our third week, ayan, yung topic natin is to identify important details from a text. Yan yung ating topic last week, which you missed, Tutor A's. At ngayon, nandito na tayo sa ating fourth week ngayong quarter one, which is to identify various text types according to structure, purpose, and language feature. So yan ang matututunan ng mga bata ngayong hapong ito. But before that, Tutor Ace, ating balikan muna yung pinag-aralan nila last week. Okay? Tingnan natin kung naaalala pa ng ating mga mag-aral yung natutunan nila last week. But before that, of course, we would like to recognize our reference module for this session coming from the central office, of course, prepared by the DepEd Region 5. Ito po yun. Maraming salamat po. And to those who are using the same module, paki-prepare na lang at sabay-sabay tayong matuto ngayong hapon.
Yes, Tutor Ann. And Tutor Ann, please do the honors of, syempre, meron tayong ditong objectives natin na ngayong hapon, yung nais nating ma-achieve para sa ating tutorial session.
Okay, so we have the first one, which is to identify text types according to structure, purpose, and language features.
And of course, we are also expecting our students to be able to show self-reliance when working independently.
And lastly, they should be able to compose a 5-sentence paragraph following the structure, purpose, and language features of a chosen text type. And heto na nga, Tutor Ace, ang ating review. So sa lahat ng mga students dyan who were able to attend our session last week, ano-ano nga ba yung mga tanong na kailangan nating sagutan so that we could be able to note the significant details on a text by reading comprehensively, of course. And ano yung mga tanong na yon na ating pinag-aralan last week? Sige nga. Let me see if naaalala nyo pa yung mga tanong na ito. Diba? Clue dito, Tutor Ace. They begin with WH at merong isa na nagsisimula sa letter H. So ano kaya yung mga tanong na ito? Sana ay naaalala pa nila.
I'm
Tutor
sure.
Ace.
I'm sure na naalala nila yung lesson ninyo nung last week. And I'm actually checking the comment section right now. Tutor Ann, if I may, nagpapasabi yung mga students natin ng Happy Teachers Day sa lahat-lahat ng mga teachers. Thank you so much once again. Riley Athena, thank you so much. Amiel and Jay Toriaga, thank you as well
Yes.
for the greetings. And
Okay.
here we have Tutor Ann from Yana Rain. Leonardo, yung sagot niya is sa katanungan, sa review natin ngayon, we have the questions who, where, when, how, and why.
Sige
Okay,
nga,
tignan
let's
natin
check Tutor
if
Ace
that is
if she's
correct.
right.
Okay, so
Ayan.
we have who, what, when,
Where,
where, mhm,
why,
why,
and how
and how. All
exactly.
right. Sige, ang galing-galing
Yan, tama.
ng mga students
See?
natin. Okay.
Yes.
And Tutor Ann, so we may be able to proceed with our next topic. Meron akong tanong sa iyo, Tutor Ann. And of course, this I would like to throw this question as well sa ating mga students this afternoon. Do you love watching movies, Tutor Ann?
Yes, I absolutely love watching movies, Tutor Ace. And if you
Mhm.
are going to ask me what my favorite movie is, marami sila.
Yes.
But at the moment, I could think of one thing, and that would be a flipped na movie. Yan yung title kasi
Alam na
yeah,
alam mo yung katanungan ko na next, ah.
yes. Parang nababasa kita
Okay.
eh.
Nababasa mo yung nasa isip ko, ah. Okay,
Yes.
I would like to know as well kung ano ba yung favorite movie or mahilig sa movies yung mga students natin, and if so, ano ba yung favorite movie nila? In my
Ayan,
case naman, Tutor Ann,
yes, a lot of them are saying yes, Tutor A.
yes.
So mahilig din silang manood ng movies. Ikaw Tutor Ace, mahilig ka
Ako
din ba sa
super
mga
mahilig
movies?
talaga ako manood ng movies, especially itong Avengers na movie.
Hmm. Okay. So ayan.
Naalala ko nung wala pang pandemic, bumibili talaga kami ng ticket ng first na screening sa araw na yon. Like dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, I think 6 a.m. na yan yung first na screening ng Avengers movie eh. So doon pa lang gumigising talaga kami ng maaga para mapanood yung first na screening na yan.
Ayan,
Ayun.
Tutor Ace, nag-share din si Mac Prince. Niepes, favorite niya daw are Talking Tom and Friends. Yan
Ayun,
ang
meron
kanyang
din
favorite
nagsabi
na
na Harry
movie.
Potter yung favorite niya na movie.
Ako din,
According to
favorite ko
Sophia,
din ang Harry Potter.
that was also my favorite back then. Okay. All right. So do you love watching movies? And why did I ask that question, Tutor Ann? It's because we have an activity for this afternoon. Yung gusto nating mangyari is we want our students to look at the pictures closely and be able to tell what genre of the movie it was taken from. So ano ba yung pagpipilian nila? Of course, we have these genres. We have horror, we have love, meron din tayong action. So we are going to be testing kung gaano sila ka galing mag-identify ng mga details galing sa ating picture and be able to relate that kung anong genre uh, uh, yung particular movie na yan na nabilong. Okay? Sige?
Okay, so
So,
here's the first
mhm.
picture.
The
So
first
ano kaya
picture,
yung
Turan.
genre?
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So once again, my dear students, look at the pictures closely and be able
So,
to tell what the genre of the movie it was
yes.
taken
Ano ba
from.
to? Love, horror, o action? Merong nag-horror. Parang
Horror.
pang-horror ata to. Na-confuse ata
Nakakatakot
si
nga sigurong
Janjan. Ba't ang daming horror?
I think may
Pang-horror ba,
explanation ako
Tutor
mamaya kung
Ace?
bakit horror yung sagot niya
Okay,
dyan.
yeah. Sabi ni Athena, love daw. Ayan.
Yes,
Mac
yes.
Prince, love
Neil,
din.
love.
Rayleigh ng San Juan, love movie. Tutor
Okay.
Ace, paki-reveal nga. Ano nga ba
Yes.
ang genre ng movie na ito?
Okay, the correct answer, syempre, for number one is love. Okay.
Love,
Pero bakit kaya
ayan.
naging horror yung answer kanina? Kasi
Siguro na
siguro
hindi.
nakakatakot
Yes,
magmahal.
nakakatakot na ligawan, no, or manligaw. Yun siguro.
Tama yan, tama yan. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to our next picture here. Once again, students, look at the pictures closely and tell what the genre of the movie it was taken from. So ito naman
So
yung picture
again,
natin.
love, horror, or action movie ba to? Okay.
Pag may sumagot ng love, ewan ko na lang kung...
Sabi ni Martin, love pa din. Oh.
um, Alright, before I forget,
Hi, Miss
Shurian,
Lynn Francis Kite. Sabi ni Miss Lynn, love. Para
oh
sa number one
yes,
to siguro.
that is correct. I almost forgot to mention, Tutor Ann, na uh, na they should not forget na lagyan ng item number para malaman natin
Yes.
kung aling number ba yung sinasagutan nila. Kasi they might be answering sa previous item
Ayan.
Like love kanina. All right. So
Yes.
anyway, the
We have
comments are
Erwin,
in.
Tutor Ace, Rowan, Yana, and
Mhm.
Yule. Their answers are horror. Kaya paki-reveal, Tutor Ace?
Yes, almost everyone in the comment section answered horror, and the correct answer is that is indeed horror.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's proceed with number three.
Okay. How about this
Okay.
one?
All right.
Ano
So
to? Love, horror, or action?
love,
Third picture na
horror, or
natin to.
action? Hmm.
What's the genre, guys?
Okay. So we will be waiting for your answers, and we sure have a lot of clues.
Okay, we
Those
already
a
have
picture.
one.
Hmm.
Shooter Ace from Rayleigh, sabi niya, action. Roven, action. Christopher,
Hmm.
action. Kaya Shooter Ace, please reveal the correct answer.
Yes, our correct answer is that is
Yes.
action. Okay. All right.
Yes.
So
Congratulations
well
sa lahat ng
done. Well
mga
done, everyone.
nakasagot ng tama. And speaking of movies, Shooter Ace, gaya ng movie,
Yes.
sabi nga dito sa definition ng genre, each genre is characterized by their different style, form, or content. So mapa-action, horror, or love story man yung genre or plot ng movie,
Mhm.
magkakaiba sila sa, let's say, the colors of the film, 'di ba?
Yun.
Yung
May
language na
pagkakaiba pala.
ginagamit, yes, yung
Mhm.
content. So, diyan nila matutukoy kung anong genre yung, particular na movie na kanilang,
Aha.
pinapanood. Yes, that's
Okay,
one.
yun pala. So may differences pala when it comes to the components and the characteristics ng iba't ibang genre. Okay.
Yes, and
Sige.
speaking of,
Mhm.
differences, Tutor Ace, the same thing also with our text types. Iba din sila through the following. Ano nga ba ito, Tutor Ace?
Okay, nagkakaiba yung mga text types natin according to number one, their structure, number two, their purpose, and number three, yung language features na ginagamit sa tekstong yon. So ito yung mga pagbabasihan pala natin sa pag-identify ng ating text types.
Yes, Tutor Ace. And before we continue, ating alamin muna ano nga ba yung tinatawag nating text type. Okay, so according to this, it refers to the classification and definition of the way a text is written. So hindi lahat ng mga teksto na kanilang binabasa ay magkakatulad. So magkakaiba sila depende sa layunin ng may akda, 'di ba? So ngayong hapong ito matututunan natin kung ano yung pagkakaiba ng mga different text types later on, no? Kung uh, anong tawag sa kanila at ano yung kanilang mga paggamit ng language, ano pa ba yun?
Yes,
Purpose
yung
and yung
structure.
structure.
That is
Yes.
correct. And speaking of which, Tutor Ann, we have another activity for this afternoon para sa ating mga minamahal na estudyante. Allow me to give the instructions, Tutor Ann. Yung instructions natin is read the paragraphs and answer the questions that follow, Tutor Ann. Okay, so
Yes.
of course, yung ating mga students dyan, I would like to strongly encourage you, if you can, I'd like you to read these texts out loud para ma-practice din natin yung speaking skills ninyo. Okay? So allow me to read paragraph one. Okay, is everyone ready? Sige. So here goes paragraph one. Candy always loses her wallet. Even if it only has coins in it, she still feels bad. Mother thought of ways to stop this. One day, Mother decided to tie the wallet in Candy's pocket using a red ribbon. It looks funny, but it surely worked. All right. Sige. So, our first question, Tutor Ann, for our beloved students, who has a problem? The choices are Candy and Mother. Okay.
Okay.
So, we are napaka-importante yung ability ng ating students na mag-identify mag-note ng significant details gaya ng ginawa ninyo nung last time, Tutor Ann.
Eto na nga, Tutor Ace, mayroon na tayong mga answers for our number one item. Sabi ni Heavenly, letter A. Sabi ni Clyde, letter A. Rayleigh, San Juan, letter A. Tutor Ace, paki-reveal nga ano ang tamang sagot for this item.
Yes, for number one, Tutor Ann, the correct answer is who has a problem? That is Candy. And once again,
Okay.
congratulations to everyone who was able to get the correct answer. Okay,
Okay.
so here goes our second question, Tutor Ann.
Okay, number two, what was her problem? Letter A, she always forgets her wallet at home. Letter B, she always loses her wallet. So, alin dyan yung problema ni Candy? Is it A or letter B for number two? Okay, please check their answers. Tutor Ace, ano nga ba yung mga sagot ng ating mga learners? Ayan.
Yes, Tutor Ann, I'm actually checking her comment section right now. Yana said the correct answer is letter B. She always loses her wallet. So far, so good. Erica Bretsch also gave the same answer. Almost everyone in the comment section, as a matter of fact, everyone talaga answered letter
Yes.
B at the comment section. So the correct answer, Tutor Ann, is that is letter
Letter B.
B. She always
Ayan.
loses her wallet. Parang may
Okay,
kailangan
tama.
na ng Memo Plus Gold niya. Ni Candy
Ni
pa ganun.
Candy.
Ayun.
Sayang naman yung
Alright.
pera, Tutor Ace, no?
That is correct. So anyway, here's question number 3, my dear students. How was it solved? Paano ba na-solve yung problema ni Candy na nawawala yung wallet niya? Okay, so option number 1 is letter A, or letter A that is, option letter A. Option A is mother did not give her a wallet anymore. And B, mother tied the wallet in her pocket using a red ribbon. What is the
So,
correct answer?
yes, ano kayang solusyon ni Mother sa problema ni Candy? Sabi ni Heavenly, letter B. Sabi ni Christopher, letter B. Sabi ni Kyla, letter B. Mother tied the wallet in her pocket using a red ribbon. Si Tutor Ace, are they correct?
Let's check. The correct answer for number 3 is indeed letter B.
Letter B. And can you
Yes.
imagine that? Tinali na lang, no,
Oo
ng
nga eh.
kanyang nanay sa kanyang pocket para hindi na mawala yung kanyang wallet. So good job, mom.
Daming problema ni Candy doon.
Yes. Okay. Tutor Ace?
Anyway, Tutor Ann, yung binasa natin, if you've noticed, in paragraph 1, the problem is that Candy always loses her wallet. So,
Yung
so the
solusyon, of
solution
course.
niya, ng mother, she tied it in her pocket with,
Yes, a red ribbon. Bakit natatawa ka ata, Tutor Ace? So, speaking of the text that they have read, Tutor Ace, meron talagang mga text na nagbibigay ng solusyon. I mean, nagpresent ng problem, and at the same time, the text presents also the solution. Kaya paki-show nga, Tutor Ace, anong tawag natin sa tekstong ito na nagpapakita ng problem at solution? Ayan. So these texts are what we call problem and solutions text. Ayan. So, congratulations sa lahat ng mga learners natin na nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Ayan, Yana already knows it. Problem and solution po. Siguro si Yana nakapagbasa na ng kanilang module for this week, right? Pakibalik muna. Okay. Let's go
ayun.
to paragraph number 2, Tutor Ace.
Okay, so paragraph 2, Tutor Ann,
Okay.
would you do the honors of
Yes.
reading this one?
Okay.
Yes,
Let me
go
read
ahead.
this one. Paragraph number 2. The big and green watermelon seems inviting. When we open it up, the sweet smell spreads and its fresh juice flows. The bright red flesh with the black seeds on it even made it more delicious looking. When I took a bite, it was the most refreshing feeling ever. Ayan. So let's proceed now to the questions, Tutor Ace, for paragraph 2. Here's the question number 1. What specific topic is being described in the text? So ano yung inilarawan sa tekstong nabasa natin for paragraph 2? Ano kaya ang sagot?
Yes, Tutor Ann, Rayleigh San Juan was able to give an answer here. Yung answer niya is letter B, watermelon daw.
Hmm.
And same thing goes with the answer of Aki Chan. She also answered letter B. Alexandra also answered letter B. Tutor Ann, what is the correct answer?
Ano kaya? Sige, paki-reveal. Is it
All
A,
right.
apple, or B, watermelon? That's the answer? Yes, of course, watermelon, of course. So
Yes,
let's
of
proceed to number
course.
2, Tutor Ace.
Number 2 question is, how was it described in the text? Yung watermelon, paano ba din-describe sa text na binasa natin, binasa ni Tutor Ann earlier? Is it letter A, big, green, and inviting? Or is it letter B, red, smooth, and crunchy? Okay.
Okay, for number 2, hello Sir Alden, happy Teacher's Day, nandito ka din.
Happy Teacher's
Letter
Day,
B,
Sir
sabi
Alden.
ni Sir Alden, ayan.
The very
Ano
handsome
kaya
Sir
yung
Alden.
paglalarawan ng teksto sa watermelon? Number 2, sabi ni Kyla, letter letter B, sabi ni wait, okay, Lance, letter A, Amiel A, uh, Mabazalel, letter A din. We have Amia, letter A. So ano nga bang tamang sagot, Tutor Ace?
The correct answer for number 2 is letter A. Okay, it's
Okay.
big, green, and inviting. Okay.
Yes.
Di ko ma-imagine yung watermelon na red, smooth, and
Smooth and
crunchy.
crunchy.
Parang nakaka-intriga yan. Pero anyway, question number 3, Tutor Ann.
Okay. Were you able to imagine how the watermelon looked like? Base sa binasang teksto na, na-imagine niyo ba kung ano yung, kaniyang or nailarawan ba ng mabuti ng, paragraph na ito ang watermelon at parang, the way when you read it parang nag-come up din yung picture ng watermelon, bakit at bakit hindi? Ayan, yes or no na lang. Were you
Mhm.
able to imagine it through the text that you have read?
Tutor Ann, sabi ni Heavenly, I love watermelon daw.
Ayan, ako din. I love
Favorite fruit.
watermelon as well. Sabi ni Clyde,
Yes.
yes, it's yummy daw. So when he read the text, parang nalasahan niya, hindi niya lang
Mhm.
nakita, nalasahan niya pa, Tutor Ace. Ayan. So thank you
Yes,
so much
and
for your answers.
yes, Erica also answered yes. Nai-imagine niya kung ano ba
Hmm.
yung how a watermelon looks like. And Tutor Ann, could you please explain to us kung bakit gano'n? Bakit why is it na yung epekto parang nai-imagine natin kung ano yung nababasa natin?
Yes, Tutor A. Some texts give specific characteristics or features like size, shape, location, and color. Just like in paragraph 2, details are provided to help the reader visualize, imagine, or form a picture in the mind about the topic. So, of course, the text uses a lot of adjectives to
Mhm.
describe something so that the reader could be able to form a picture in their mind. At tinatawag natin ang text na ito na isang descriptive text. So it is written to describe an
Mhm.
object, person, place, event, or idea. So kanina we have the problem solution text,
Yes.
the one presenting a problem and then a solution. And then
Mhm.
this time, this text naman is written to describe. So naglalarawan na naman Tutor Ace. And we call that descriptive
Descriptive
text.
text. Yun
Yes.
yung connection doon. And uh, this is how a descriptive text is usually written. Ito yung basic structure ng isang descriptive text, Sir Ann. Siyempre, nagsisimula tayo sa isang opening statement. 'Di ba? So, ano ba yung purpose nito yung ng opening statement natin? The opening statement introduces the subject. Okay? Or yung specific topic, person, idea, or thing na gusto nating i-describe. So, secondly, yung second part ng ating descriptive text is what we call the body. Dito naman natin makikita yung characteristics or special features that are important to remember or understand about the topic being described. And finally, we have yung tinatawag nating concluding statement o yung sinasabi nating brief summary of the text.
Ayan, so they have to remember that Tutor Ace, opening,
Yes,
body, and concluding.
concluding statement. That is correct. Okay, so let us proceed to the end. We have our third paragraph for this afternoon. Parang nagutom agad ako nung makita ko yung picture na to. All right, so I'll be reading this one for everyone. Hot dogs for breakfast is the easiest thing to cook. First, remove the plastic covering the hot dogs and make short slices. Next, heat oil in a pan. Then, in a low fire, cook the hot dogs till bright red. Finally, serve and enjoy.
So
Ayon.
marunong na
And
silang,
mhm,
marunong na silang, magluto ng hotdog
magluto
nito, Tutor
ng
Ace?
hotdog. Yes, maya-maya, I'm sure that they're gonna try that. Okay, anyway, our first question is, what does the text teach you? Okay, our first option is how to eat hot dogs, or is it letter B, how to cook hot dogs?
So
Okay,
ayan,
so
let's
we'll be
check the
waiting.
answer.
Mhm.
Eto na, ang bilis ni Heavenly. Sabi niya, letter B, how to cook hot dog. Sabi ni Jasmine, letter B din. And we have
Yes.
Layla also saying letter B. Tutor Ace, paki-reveal what's the right answer?
Yes, our correct answer for question number one is indeed letter B, and that is how to cook hot dogs. Okay.
Ayan, very good. Number
Yes.
two, what steps should you follow? Letter
Mm-hmm.
A, remove plastic coverings. Letter B, make short slices. Letter C, heat oil in a pan. Or letter D, cook it till bright red. Or letter E, all of the above. So, alin dyan yung mga steps na dapat
Steps.
nilang
Yes.
i-follow in
Mm-hmm.
order for them to be able to cook hot dogs? Ayan. So,
And
let's check our comment section, Tutor Ace.
yes, Emerald answered letter E, all of the above. We have other students answering letter A, and I also have one here. NJ answered letter E. Bretch also answered letter E. Heavenly also answered letter E, and the correct answer, tutor M, for number two is that
Letter
is letter
E.
D.
Yes.
Yes, all of the above.
Okay, let's
Okay,
proceed to our last question, Tutor Ace.
our
Where
last
the
question is
yes, where the
where.
directions clear and what words help you know the correct steps to do it. So,
Mhm.
first question muna, klaro ba yung panuto sa pagluto ng hot dog? Is it a yes or a no? Were you able to understand it, mga kids, from the text? Is it a yes? At if yes, ano-ano yung mga words na nakatulong sa inyo para matukoy kung ano yung naunang step, ano yung susunod, at saka ano yung panghuli? Sabi ni Kate, it's a yes. The
Yes.
instructions were clear daw.
Mhm.
And what words kaya yung mga tumulong sa kanila to identify the steps in cooking hot dogs? So ano kaya yan? Can you give us one at least? Sige nga. What words? May you say, oh, ano dito yung nauna, ano yung sunod?
Mhm. Yun yung clue nila na
Yes.
malaman nila if ano yung tamang steps, ano yung tamang pagkakasunod-sunod nung mga steps na binigay. So ano ba yung clue word kumbaga or
Eto,
yung
sabi ni
signal word,
Erica, Tutor
parang gano'n?
Ace,
Mhm.
first, next, then, and finally daw. You
Yun,
think
okay.
Erica's right?
Sige
Paki-reveal nga,
nga.
Tutor Ace?
Okay, sige. All right. So, the words that can help you identify the correct steps, we have the words first, next, then, and finally. Yun.
Okay. Tama. Congratulations.
Yun. According kay Paulo Las Piñas, signal sign, first, next, then, and finally.
Tama.
Okay,
Yes.
tamang-tama yan. And Tutor Ann, ano ba yung uri ng text type ito?
Okay, so we already had
Mhm.
yung nauna, problem solution text. Second, we have the descriptive text. Ito naman,
Yes.
another text type which tells us the procedures, directions, or steps on how to do something. Gaya nga ng recipe, steps in cooking, steps in solving word problems, and dance steps. So, Shooter Ace, ang tawag dito ay procedural or sequence text. Yan ang tawag. At gaya nga,
Yun.
nung sinabi kanina ng isang mag-aaral na we have the signal words, tama
Mhm.
siya. First,
Tama.
next, then, and finally, these are the words that are used, no, na mag-signal na ito yung nauna, ito yung susunod, at saka yung pangatlo, and the last procedure. So, tama. And this text, yung nagtuturo how to text, tinatawag nating
Yes.
procedural sequence text. So, tatlo na yon,
Yun.
Tutor Ace, di ba?
Tatlo na.
Yes,
Mhm.
problem solution, descriptive, at saka procedural or sequence
Procedural
text.
sequence text. Yun, sa pangalan pa lang na makikita na natin yung procedure kasi procedural and then yung tamang sequence, yung tamang pagkakasunod-sunod.
Yes.
So here is how it is usually written. Pag magsulat tayo ng isang procedural text, syempre we have the intro. Diba? Yung brief overview of what is to be taught. Hindi naman po pwedeng magsisimula ka lang with the word first, di ba? To signal yung
Yes.
procedure, you have to explain kahit pa konti lang kung patungkol ba saan yung steps na ibibigay mo. Okay? Syempre, after that, we have the body. Dito na natin makikita yung steps. Yung first, second, third, next, finally, signal words, yon. Doon natin makikita yan. And of course, lastly, we have the conclusion, a brief summary, an encouragement, or an encouragement for the reader to try.
Yes,
Yon, yung
tama.
ating,
So, yes, Tutor Ace. Ayan. So, kailangan nilang,
yes.
they have to bear it in mind, no? Yung structure
Mhm.
ng ating procedural text, introduction, body, and lastly, of course, the conclusion. So, there you have it. So, eto, let us test their understanding, Tutor Ace.
Yes,
For
Tutor Ann.
Let's have another activity. So, directions: read and understand the given text, and then identify the text type by choosing the letter of your answer. So, A, B, at C lang din, Tutor A. So, you have to write A kapag it's in
Mm-hmm.
problem solution text, B if it's description, or C if it's procedural. So, simulan na natin, Tutor Ace.
Yes, Tutor
Eto.
Ann. So here goes item number one. Okay, so I'll be reading this one. And like I said earlier, my dear learners, I'd like you to do the same. Read this one out loud. Kung nasan man kayo, nasa bahay, nasa kwarto, I'd like you to practice your speaking skills. Okay, so number one, helping at home makes our parents happy. Washing the dishes, for example, is easy. First, remove leftovers from the plates. Next, clean the glasses with a sponge and dishwashing liquid. Then, in the same manner, clean the plates, spoons, and forks. Finally, rinse the water and let dry. Ayun. Nag-household chores din kaya yung mga students natin dito? Do they know
For
how to wash the
sure. For
dishes?
sure,
For
Tutor Ace.
sure.
Kasi meron na silang sagot at the moment. Ang dami na nga.
Yun. Ang
Nagsasabing C,
bilis.
procedural daw to. Sabi ni Gemma, ni
Mhm.
Ryan, ni Jason, ni Yule, ni Emia, letter C daw. Are they correct, Tutor Ace?
The correct answer for number one is letter C. That is
Yes.
indeed an
Very
example
good.
of a procedural text. Okay, so let's proceed to number two. Tutor Ann, please with the
Okay.
honors.
Number two, father planted tomatoes, cabbages, and eggplants in our backyard. However, the dog keeps destroying the plants. It is very helpful and loves to run. Father decided to put a fence around the garden to keep the dog away. Since then, no vegetables were destroyed. So ano kaya nga klaseng text type ito? Is it
Hmm.
A, problem solution, B, description, or C, procedural? So let's check our comment section for number two, A,
Yes,
B,
Tutor
or
Ann, we have
C.
here Yule answering letter A for number two. We also have Heavenly who answered letter A. Janjan also answered letter A. Alexandra also answered letter A. Tutor Ann, what is the correct answer for number two?
The correct answer for item number two is letter A, problem
Ayun.
and solution. So my problema,
Problem
and
solution.
then the solution was given. So it was the fence. That's
Okay.
the solution there. So congratulations sa lahat ng nakakuha ng
Congratulations.
tamang sagot. And last item, shooter ace, number three, please.
Yes, number three. Here goes the text. My sister has a flower garden. She enjoys seeing the red roses, orange gumamela, and colorful orchids in full bloom. Some of her plants are planted in clay pots, some hanging on wood stands, while others are planted on the ground. It is such a lovely sight. Okay,
Yan.
Tutor Ann. So,
A, B, or C.
that is correct. Problem solution ba to? May binigay ba na problem at binigay na
Yes.
solution? Or is it letter B, description, dinidescribe ba? Or is it letter C, procedural, merong steps na ibinibigay?
Ang bilis talaga nila, Tutor Ace. We already have answers here. Emil, Layla, Paulo. They said it's B, description. Sabi din ni Aki-chan, letter B daw. So let us reveal the correct answer,
Mhm.
Tutor Ace.
Yes, the correct answer for number three is description, Tutor Ann.
Yes.
Okay.
Those who got 3 out of 3, kindly share it to us through the comment section. Patingin nga ng inyong scores for this activity. And while we're waiting for that, let us proceed to our assessment, Tutor Ace. At nang ma-enhance pa natin, and we'll be able to find out kung naintindihan nila ang
Mhm.
ating lesson. And for this assessment, Tutor Ace, yung direction, they only have to fill in the missing letters to identify the text type being described
Oh.
in each item. So ano kaya?
Wait,
May
this is
clue
gonna
na
be
dyan.
this is going to be very exciting. But anyway, let me go ahead and recap on their scores here. John said that he got 3/3. Fabi also got 3/3. Congratulations. Emerald also got a perfect score. Rana, 3/3 as well. Christine, ang dami nilang
Yes.
nakakuha ng perfect score. If only I can mention everyone, I would. But anyway,
Parang
congratulations.
Tutor Ace, parang easy peasy sa kanila yung
Easy
ating
peasy. It's a
topic.
walk in the
Yes,
park.
for this afternoon. So,
Yes.
number one na Tutor Ace
Mm-hmm.
for our assessment, ano kayang tinutukoy na text type dito? The one that shows a difficult situation and how to solve it. So again, ano yung tawag natin dito for our item number one? Kanina may nakita na akong
Yes.
sagot. Eto, from Heavenly, sabi niya problem solution. Is Heavenly correct, Tutor Ace? Let's reveal it.
Is that indeed problem solution? Okay, so number
Yes.
one is yes, galing
Galing.
nila.
Yes, ang
It's
daming nakasagot
definitely
ng problem solution. Good
problem
job, guys.
solution. Yes, and for number two, this is one that gives details to help the reader imagine the topic. Ayon.
So ano kaya
So,
ito?
uh,
Complete the word, guys.
so
Number
we will be
two,
waiting for
what
your
is this?
answers.
Ayan, parang dami pang sumasagot sa number one kanina, but let's
Mhm.
find out. For number two, ayan, sabi ni
Ayun.
Ramiel, description daw. Heavenly, descriptive.
Okay.
Ayan, Mac Prince, descriptive. Ano nga ba yung tamang
Ano
sagot,
nga ba
Tutor
yung
Ace?
tamang sagot? Okay, the correct answer for this one is descriptive. It's the
Descriptive. So
descriptive
good
type of
job.
text.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and number three, Tutoran.
Yes, the one that teaches steps on how to do something. So anong tawag naman natin dito sa text type na ito?
Okay.
Nagbibigay ng mga steps kung paano gawin ang isang bagay. Anong tawag natin dito? Complete the word there.
Kagaya
Ano
nung
kayong
nabasa
mga
natin kanina kung paano
yes.
magluto ng isang magluto ng hot dogs,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Eto sabi ni
Okay.
Amiel, procedural daw. Sabi ni
Okay.
Clint, procedural,
Mhm.
procedural. Erica, the same answer. Are they correct, Tutor Ace? Please reveal.
Let's check that one. The correct answer for number three is indeed procedural.
Procedural.
Okay, ang
Ayan, good
galing-galing.
job. So sinong nakakuha ng 3 out of 3? If you
Yes, three
did,
out of three.
yes, if you did, congratulations. At sa mga hindi naka-perfect, that's okay. You still have a lot of chances to do better, right, Tutor Ace?
That is correct. Like I always say, Tutor Ann, if you got a perfect score, then we are so proud and we are so happy for that. But if not, no worries about it. I want you still to keep on learning, di ba? Kung ano mo yung kung saan ka man nagkamali kanina, I'd like you to identify that. Tandaan mo yan at pag-aralan mo. Pag-aralan natin
Yes.
kung bakit iba yung answer. Bakit iba yung tamang answer na
Yes,
sa item na
ayan.
nagkamali
So,
ka.
I would just
Okay.
like to mention a few.
Yes.
So, congratulations
Mm-hmm.
to Irma, Erica, and Athena. And to the rest na nakakuha ng 3 out of 3, congratulations. You did a good job. And speaking of,
Mm-hmm.
ating munang balikan yung ating natutunan ngayong hapong ito. Tutor Ace, we have learned the following. The text type,
Yes.
which refers to the classification, definition of the way a text is written, at yung iba't ibang klase ng text type na ating napag-aralan. Ano nga ba yun? Anong una, Tutor Ace?
Yes, the first one is yung tinatawag nating problem solution text. Malalaman natin ang problem solution text ito because it shows a difficult situation and kung paano ito isolve or how to solve
Yes.
it. Okay? And
And
Tutor Ann, the second
yes,
one?
the second one, we have the procedural or sequence text. Ito naman, one that teaches steps on how to do something. So, siguro, kailangan lang nilang tandaan, basta how to text, procedural or sequence text, right?
Ayun. And finally, we have yung natutunan natin this afternoon. We have the descriptive text. Ito yung the one that gives details to help the reader imagine the topic.
Yan.
So yung
Okay.
ginagawa nito is nagdi-describe siya para ma-imagine natin kung patungkol saan yung sinusulat or yung topic ng text na yan. Okay, and
Yes, that's
Tutor
right.
Ann, I believe we have an exercise para sa
Yes.
ating mga students.
Yes, Tutor Ace, a
Mhm.
challenge that they have to do on their
Yun.
own. So dito makikita kung gaano sila kagaling on their own, 'di ba? So this is a challenge for you kasi sabi ko nga last week magbibigay kami ng challenge ni Tutor Ace that will be one of the bases later on sa aming top 10 English for Champs. Ayan. So for this
Ayun, may top
session,
10.
we would like you to select one text type from the three discussed in this module.
Mhm.
Write or compose a 5-sentence paragraph following the structure, purpose, and language features of your chosen text type. Take a photo of your work and send it to our Facebook page, ETUlay English 4. Later on, we'll show you how the page looks like. But for now, we would like you to take a screenshot at nang di nyo makalimutan yung instruction natin for our additional exercises. So if you are interested, and I hope that you would do this challenge, you would take this challenge, kaya sumulat ng isang talata lang naman, right? 5 sentences. So pumili, pwedeng problem solution text, descriptive, or procedural. So it's up to you.
Ayun. Yes, kayang-kaya nila yan, Tutor Ann. And
Yes.
like you mentioned, Tutor Ann, syempre, we would strongly advise for you to take a screenshot ng link natin dyan. But nevertheless, you can easily find this one on Facebook. All you have to do is look for or type in ETUlay English 4 sa search bar natin dyan sa Facebook. And the page is actually going to come up like this.
Yes, and of course, Shooter Ace, I hope they won't forget to click like and follow our Facebook page at nang mas easier sa atin yung pagsisend at pagkuha rin ng kanilang mga outputs, right?
That is correct. Because if you're going to be able to send your outputs and we get to choose your output as being the best, ano ba yung mangyayari, Tutor Ann?
Yes, they would be one of our 10 English 4 champs, Shooter Ace, for each quarter. So mayroon tayong quarter 1, quarter 2, hanggang quarter 4 na yan. So ito yung isa sa mga magiging basehan. So if you'd like to be one of the faces behind our 10 English 4 champs, do our challenge for you for each session. Ayan.
Ayun, all right. So this is going to be a very exciting, Tutor Ann. I'm very
Yes.
eager to meet or malaman kung sino yung ating magiging 10 English 4 champs. And of course, in behalf of the elementary English team of ETUlay, of course, headed by Doc Rubilin Pastrano, happy Teachers Day din po. And of course, to the rest of our colleagues in ETUlay English and the whole ETUlay program. Happy Teachers Day.
Happy
And thank you
Teachers
so much as
Day.
well sa ating mga students na nag-greet sa atin ng Teachers Day
Yes.
today, Tutor Ann, sa ating comment section earlier. And Tutor Ann, we would also like to say thank you so much for everyone for tuning in for today's ETUlay session. Syempre to all the parents, teachers, and learners all over the Philippines watching us live through DepEd Tech Unit, DepEd Tayo, DepEd Philippines Facebook pages, and DepEd TV official YouTube channel. Madamong salamat. And of course,
And
Tutor Ann.
yes, of course, if they have suggestions or comments with regards to our ETUlay online tutorials, they could fill in our feedback form sa link na naka-show sa kanilang screen. And of course, they could also scan our QR code there. And they could also, Tutor Ace, they could also email us at Ayan.
Yes,
Email us at
ayon.
edtech@deped.gov.ph. So once again, everyone, this is Tutor Ann.
And this is Tutor Ace. Keep tuning in and catch Tutor Beth for English 5. See you all again next Tuesday for English 4. Thank you and God bless everyone.
Bye, everyone. Stay safe.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!